Hey guys, so I'm going to try something a little bit new today, and I know that's always really worrisome when I say that, but today I swear it's going to be different but mild, which it does not exist in my world, but we're going to try. So a couple of days ago I thought up of a cute little game, and it's real simple. It's basically you draw something with your right hand, and then you draw it right next to it with your left hand. That is if you're right-handed, vice versa if you're left-handed. And then the third time, you draw the same thing, but you have to pretend the left-hand version is the correct version, and that it's just in a different style, and you have to convert it into your style. And then you draw it with your left hand again based on this one, and by continue and continue, continue for however long you want to go. And I did it once already, and the results are not always tame. It started off as a lovely young woman, not very happy. It ended up with an alien trying on a wig. So, let's see where this goes this time. Right, so, I went ahead and pulled out an inking pen for this one and did rough outlines. Probably not going to show up on the left-hand version. Well, I might go ahead and do the outlines on the left-hand version. But let's see where this goes. No place good, I can tell you that right now. Alright, so I'm definitely not going to ink that, but I don't know. It actually, as for, the placement of things, like the eyes, where the eyes are, and where the eyebrows are, and where the nose is, it came out alright. The jaw came out wider than it should have been. The neck came out skinnier, and the hair definitely looks like she had to walk through a rainstorm, but I can work with this so far. She still looks like a woman, which is a good start. So definitely this one's going to come out with different hair. The eyebrows are going to be a bit different, and she's not going to be quite as pleased to see us this time. But let's get started. Okay, so she's had a rough time, and let me tell you right now, I'm not looking forward to the left-hand version of this just because it's got so many extra lines. As far as interpreting it, the right-hand one is never as hard. The facial expression, I just tried to copy it. I didn't really register what emotion I was conveying, and honestly, I have no clue what this emotion is supposed to be. Like, a little bit angry, a little bit happy. Also, her nose is getting longer, and I wish I could fix that. But if I'm to assume that this is the correct one, and what's in my head is superfluous, then her nose is probably just going to keep on getting longer. So, let's get started, because this is interesting. This is not going to come out well. So her hair is thinning out. Once again, as far as facial expression, what she's feeling, I don't know, it's starting to look a bit like hope. I have no clue. Her hair is either thinner or wetter. Looks like the texture of her clothing has gotten thinner also. She's just having a rough go at it. One thing that's interesting to note is I've just realized I forgot to draw any irises in her eyes, so her pupils or reflections or anything, so that'll be fun to interpret. Also, her irises are no longer covered by her lower eyelid at all, so I hope that her eyes don't start rolling into the back of her head, because that wouldn't be fun. Yeah, let's get going. Also, her jaw is visible outside of her hair, so you can see exactly how wide it is. that I'll probably just change, like, the style that she is a little bit more moe to make it make sense. Oh, I also didn't draw, like, we'll have fun. This has reminded me of Homestar Runner right now. Like, when Homestar Runner made fun of the Japanese cartoons. Anywho, that's that. I'm going to say right now, I have no idea what's going on. I noticed that I didn't include any of this fray in her hair. Like, I included the eyes and I included the new mouth shape, but I didn't include the fray in her hair. But I did screw up a lot, so that was lost. As for this one, I'm just gonna finish it. I have no clue where it's going. Sorry for that interruption. My memory card filled up, so I had to delete some video from other things. Anywho, so as for this one, yeah, this girl is totally stoned out of her mind. I don't know what's going on. I tried to, like, widen her jaw, like, not quite, like, make her butcher, but, like, how, if you ever seen K-On! Or know of K-On!, like, they have really wide jaws, but it comes off as really girly and not masculine. And I tried copying that style, but I've never mastered that style or even attempted it too many times, so it didn't come off well. Yeah, she's looking at a purple elephant up there. I feel like I should go one more round, just use my right hand to copy this picture, just to prove to myself that I can, because I'm feeling like I couldn't copy anything at this point. So, one more round. So, I'm happy enough. It's not exact, but it's definitely recognizable as her. I changed her top because one thing that's been nagging me this entire time is this is a reoccurring character in my drawings, and I drew her wearing like a sweatshirt, like a hoodie the first time just because I couldn't think of something that she would wear. But it's been nagging me the entire time because I know that this girl would not be the type to wear a hoodie that often. So, this is actually pretty fun. It doesn't really help you learn that much, but if you're looking to pass the time and you're not like trying to intentionally press on and improve your skills, I would say do it, because it's just kind of interesting to see where you add emphasis and what kind of details you skim over. Like which ones you just throw in there for the sake of muscle memory, and which ones you really exaggerate to try to bring the picture to life, and what of those is strong and what of those is weakened. Just, also, it's like it's interesting to see which you work better with. Like, do you work better with like short squiggle lines and seeing it and making mistake after mistake and mistake, but in the overall process getting it pretty close? Or do you work better in long, strong, confident lines, which for me is not the case, because as you can see, that's nothing alike. But these two are pretty alike. I'm used to making mistakes, and as long as the overall idea is there, I can figure it out. Except with the hair. That just came out wrong. Anyways, this is... I'm winning.